welcome to another cooking video. We have two special guests. We have our dear friend Chuck right here, and we got Ivy, our master chef. We're gonna be making some whole food plant-based pizza that's gonna be high in protein. So Chuck, how you doing today?
Man, I'm feeling good. You know, I have not had pizza in like 10 years. I'm pumped for this.
Yeah, well, I think it's gonna be a good one. Yeah. Got a lot of good ingredients. Ivy, feeling excited about the pizza?
Well, excited to eat them. Yes.
She had pizza last week. All right. So what we'll do is maybe we'll get Chuck to go over some of the ingredients, and then we'll just kind of film and we'll kind of share each individually what we're going to be putting on our own pizza.
Now, pizza is all about the toppings, but we're going to start with the crust. And what we have actually, we're going to be using a flatbread today. Really clean ingredients. We found this at Sprouts Market here where we're filming. And then we're going to make this veggie style. So we've got a very good stuff there. Then we got to do spinach. Now, the old me, the 420 pounds, would have nothing to do with spinach on the pizza. But today I am pumped about this. No cheese, right? We're trying to keep the fat, the calories low. What do we have here? Nutritional yeast instead. Nice cheesy flavor. Anybody who's been eating a plant-based diet for any length of time knows the power of the nooch.
Oh, yummy.
All right, now, I'm a garlic head. Love me some garlic, so we're just going to drizzle a little bit on the top there. We cheated. We got the pre-mince there. You know, a little bit of sauce.
Some time.
Yeah. Tomato paste, tomato sauce, easy to put together. And then mushrooms. Absolutely phenomenal. Went to Whole Foods, picked up some Baby Bellas, good stuff. And then protein shot right here. Tofu, baby. You know you got to have the tofu. And the cool thing is I think a lot of the tofu is going to absorb the flavor that comes from the tomatoes and then, of course, olives, because no pizza is complete with olives, all right? There's just not even a debate about that. So we're going to put all those together on that flatbread. I think, Ivy, it's going to taste pretty good.
I think so too.
What most excites you?
I think slicing these tomatoes because everyone knows that's my forte. You know, I'm very good with the knives and slicing them.
I'm going to do tempeh.
Our sous chef for the day. I've been told that you're a very good slicer.
Oh, yes, I am.
I look forward to seeing your chopping skills in action.
Witness the masterpiece.
She's about to cut wedges. This is for pizza.
Yeah, so you should be slicing it. Can I demonstrate?
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
I know how. Okay.
Watch your
Sorry,
fingers.
I was going to do wedges. You know how to slice little pizza?
I've never had tomato wedges on a pizza.
No.
That's
Hey,
your first one.
it all,
Diced tomatoes.
it all goes in your belly anyways.
It's true, but people eat with their eyes? Yeah,
That'd be a thick pizza.
it would be.
Eh.
So because we've got thin crust here, little pro tip, because we've got thin crust, you really don't want thick vegetables.
Let Chuck do the other one. Let Chuck do
No,
the
wait.
green one.
I'll do the green one.
Wait, I'll do this right. Watch.
Paper thin. Now, if you have a mandolin in your kitchen, it makes this 10 times easier.
Oh, there's a hack on this. Do you know which one that is? You get a comb and you actually slice with the comb because it's already lined up. I've seen that on TikTok or something.
That's a good play.
Yeah.
You can find everything on the internet,
I know, right?
including cameos of me, $10 each. There you go. Slicing like a professional.
Yep, there you go. That was better. Well, that's the best I can do. Here you go. You can do the next.
All right, let's see.
Show us how it's done, Chuck.
In a battle for chopping supremacy, first thing we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of that top just like that. And I'm going to slide yours over there like this, and then we'll try to keep it. Well, number one, in your defense, this is not the sharpest knife.
Right?
So when you're
Thank you.
slicing, this is going to be
Yeah, you got to break the skin.
rather difficult.
On camera, it looks like an apple.
Does it?
Yeah.
Now, growing up in the South, we love tomatoes, and we used to eat the tomatoes like an apple.
Let's see. And I tried this thicker one since we can't use them.
All right, Chuck. Being masterful. You graduated from the culinary school of Instagram instead of TikTok.
Well, thank you. I've moved up in the world.
Watch your finger. Watch that finger.
It can't. It's a loose thing. So we're gonna have to go this.
For a sec.
See? I'll do it for you, Chuck.
No, don't you worry about me. I got this.
Perfect.
This is a chaotic cooking show today.
Cooking.
Yeah, I
show.
like
We're not
that.
even cooking yet. We're just
Okay.
slicing.
We're just slicing, and
Now it makes sense. We did pre-slices.
Hey man,
so far everyone's got their fingers.
I started the day with 10 fingers. I'm gonna end the day with 10 fingers.
You can afford to lose a few.
There you go. I could, but what fun would that be?
All right, perfect.
That's for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so time to assemble the pizza. I see Ivy has transformed into a tall, handsome man.
A little bit
No.
deeper voice too.
And no hair. Yeah, shave your head. All right, perfect. Chuck, what are you starting with?
All right, well, so in the interest of time, we went ahead and we mixed the tomato sauce and the tomato paste.
Yeah.
Really, really, really simple. So you just got a spoon here, see that? You just put that on there like that. You just kind of smooth it around. And we're gonna work this like a line here. So we'll put some sauce here.
Already preheated the oven to 400 as well, because these guys are pretty thin, so.
I'm excited about this. And 1 small can of paste and 1 small can of sauce. You mix these together, you fold one into each other until it gets that nice thick consistency like you'll get at your local pizzeria. And it's gonna come out tasting fantastic.
We'll be able to start taking online orders for you guys if you want some. We're keeping Chuck in California with us.
Oh, man, I haven't made homemade pizza like this since I was a little kid. My neighbor, growing up in Norfolk, Virginia, they used to make homemade pizzas and they would invite my brother and I over to partake. And man, let me tell you something, getting an opportunity to learn from an authentic Italian cook how to make a decent pizza sauce was an experience, one that I carry with me to this day, even though I very, very, very rarely eat pizza. So there you go. Why don't you put on a thick layer of sauce?
Beautiful. Well, I'm the next closest thing to Italy. I lived in Italy, so I got a little bit of kind of gave me some skills there. I had a lot of all-you-can-eat sushi like that.
Italy?
Yeah, I was in Milan for modeling. All-you-can-eat sushi everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a good time.
All right, so while you're spreading on the sauce, I'm going to tend to our cheese. In this case, nutritional yeast. I love this stuff. You can put it on as thick as you want. Great, great, great replacement if you're trying to avoid dairy and even a lot of those vegan cheeses that aren't necessarily the healthiest thing for you. But boy, some of them sure do taste good.
So you're putting some at the base and at the top?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I put some like right on the sauce.
I thought you were putting the cheese at the base, and I was like, Chuck, I don't know if we can be friends anymore. You're not putting cheese on top?
Well, remember, this doesn't exactly melt like regular cheese. So
It burns a little bit, a little crisp to it. That was good.
Check it there. We'll do 2 layers of the nooch, but
Hey,
that's
I'll
the
go
good
with you.
base.
Yeah, way
That's
more
good.
patience than I do.
While you're putting that on, I'm going to go ahead and open up. We got baby spinach and arugula. Now, I've never put arugula on pizza before, but evidently it can be kind of gourmet.
This basically nutritional yeast, high in protein as well and high in B12. You want B2, B6, and B12.
It's a good blend of yeast.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to put a nice thick layer of that on there because I love me some spinach, man. I got to get my greens in. If I don't get my greens in a day, it's not a day at all. It's like you automatically get a do-over on life for that day. Got to have copious amounts of greens here.
We got more green. We got green tomatoes, yellow tomatoes. You just don't want olives, basically.
No.
Ivy doesn't like olives.
Not an olive fan.
You guys let me know in the comments below if you like olives. Olives or pineapple?
Controversial when it comes to pizza, man.
All 3 of us like pineapples on pizza.
Has to happen.
Yeah. Some people don't like it. You need to have some sweets on there.
I don't understand the backlash against pineapple on pizza. Like, it is a delicious fruit.
It is.
Next up, I'm going to add some mushrooms on mine. I'm a big mushroom guy on my pizza. Always have been, probably always will be. You a mushroom guy?
Yeah, it needs some mushroom. You want some mushroom?
Yeah. Decent amount of protein in mushrooms, isn't there?
Yeah.
Take some.
So basically, the protein is going to come from the tofu, is going to come from the nutritional yeast for the most part. That's probably going to be like the biggest pieces of protein here. Mushroom a little bit, and then spinach and arugula, which is more volume and greens and micronutrients. You want some?
Put some, we'll go a little heavier on the crumbled tofu on this one where I did not put mushrooms on the pizza because I knew I wanted to save a lot for Ivy. We'll go a little bit lighter over here.
Yeah, so your tofu is basically like your cheese, like your mozzarella, your feta cheese, that you would put on top.
Oh, I'm excited about what's happening. I'm very excited. There you go, sir.
Thank you, sir. Mine's going to be a heavy one.
Oh, with you? Why am I not surprised? All right, now.
Pack it with 30 grams of protein per pizza.
We got some wonderful yellow and green heirloom tomatoes, beautifully cut by Ivy and myself. We got well done. Hey, look, it's going to taste good regardless. So I'm not too worried.
It is.
You know how thin it is.
And we appreciate you guys' support on the last video. This will come out in a bit, but like the cooking video with tacos that Ivy and I did. You guys supported her atrocious cutting skills.
Hey.
What are you doing?
You know, the finest restaurants in the world, the sous chefs will literally sit next to the chef and they just throw ingredients at the pot, or in this case,
Really?
into the pan. So Ivy must be a classically trained chef. All right.
Yes. All right, the
I've
most
got to do
important. Oh, we have got the garlic too.
Oh yeah, we do
We need
have
some garlic. Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah. Olives again, so good. Black olives are good too, but these ones are a little bit. These ones are in water instead of vinegar.
There you go.
Yeah, thank
A lot
you.
of people are scared to eat olives because of the
scared.
sodium content.
Don't have any.
Just Ivy is saying that she does not like the olives.
I've said this openly before. I need absurd amounts of sodium from all the training I'm doing, or else I get headaches and cramps.
I've got some corners on mine that aren't quite saucy enough.
Oh, you want the corner saucy? All right. All right, got some garlic as well.
I'll take a little bit of garlic over
Oh,
here
yeah.
if you don't mind. Yep.
I was our silent producer behind the camera. A silent on time producer.
Pardon my fingers.
All right.
Just like
That is a thick one. All right.
Absolutely. Woo-wee.
Mountain.
Oh, you're going heavy on the nooch. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going back for round 2 on that too.
Am I good?
Yes.
All right. Oh, I
Oh.
want hot sauce.
So I
All
was going to
right.
save the hot sauce to top it after, but she's going to bake in the heat.
Mm-hmm.
There we
Ooh,
go. Nooch
Gringo
go.
bendito.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
It's not that hot. If I can handle it, it's pretty like I do. Is that good?
Mhm.
You want to add some now or after?
Oh, I'm going to do it after.
After?
Do it after.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, there was what would be good on this as the base, the bone sucking sauce that we had in the taco video. That was really good. It was vegan too. That was
know what?
delicious.
I might have lied. I might on this one.
Ooh, tempted.
The control one and
Doop, 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 doop. Yep, we're going to A/B test this.
Also, I just want to say for the people that are listening, right now we're not necessarily tracking macros, right? Chuck's focusing on his journey. I'm
Yep.
recovering from concussion and ankle injury. We're eating healthy food. A lot of people ask me for the macros for each of the recipes, like how many calories, how much grams of protein. We eyeballed all of this, so you just tweak that to whatever you need. So if you need 20 grams of protein, put 20 grams of protein from the tofu and then add your veggies to add some volume and also account for the flatbread or the pizza crust you would be using, but tailor it to you. You get to decide, right? I could have made this 200 calories and I could have made it probably 500 calories. Just depends on what you need for the day. So there's no perfect combination. Oven's been preheating at 400.
Yeah, that's right.
So we're gonna shove this in there for like 5-10 minutes,
Yep.
monitor it.
Remember, thin crust. So you want to keep a healthy eye on this.
Yeah. All right. See this. Whoa, it's hot. All right, I'll go on top. I'll get out the way.
Actually, the smarter play.
Oh, yeah, I thought I was.
All right, that looks pretty good in here. Look at those colors. Looking delicious.
And so here we have 2 delicious pizzas. We'll go top first. Look at that.
Mm,
These are mine right here.
yum.
Ooh, aluminum foil shifted, but that's okay. That will not affect the flavor.
Is that ours?
And here we go to big boys. Boom. Look at these.
Mine kept the bites.
Beautiful, beautiful
Ooh,
looking.
smells so good.
That really cooked down nice. You can see the spinach cooked down nicely. Everything is nice and hot. All really that's left now is to cut it up and enjoy.
Smells really good, by the way.
Mhm.
You guys can't smell it? I'll smell it for you. Smells so fresh.
So clean and so green.
Right.
I know.
I like that the spinach actually, arugula, went all
Yeah.
the way down and
Yeah,
flat.
really did.
It's done cooking. It's time to try it now. All right, Chuck, you want to give us the honor? You want to try yours?
It is looking awfully hot, man, but I am also awfully hungry. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go with one of the. So I have one with and one without hot sauce. I'm gonna go sans hot sauce first, and then we're just gonna peel this apart
baby.
like that.
Mine's looking pretty. Thank you for
It
making.
held its structure pretty well.
Yeah,
It
look,
really did.
it's holding it up.
Oh, you're folding your pizza.
I'm a pizza folder kind of guy.
Mmm. This cheese.
That's crunchy.
Yeah, I was really flipping good. Holy cow!
First pizza in 8 years? Since going vegan, basically.
Yeah, not the pizza I grew up with, but definitely better, way cleaner. So much flavor from the vegetables, the clean sauce, the nooch.
I'll try yours.
Hey, don't try mine.
Oh,
Well, actually, might
It's a
want
little
more
spicy. I
nooch on
like it.
Mm.
You want your
More
little
nooch on there?
hot sauce?
there. I got tomato hands. What's the verdict?
It's really good.
Yeah, man.
I was afraid it wouldn't hold the structure, but it did really well.
That's real good.
I'm happy we blended the tomato paste with the tomato sauce. It would have been way too concentrated. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can have a hint of it. Honestly, I'd probably add some spices to the tomato paste and tomato sauce. I'll probably add some nutritional yeast in there, kind of like mix it, and the garlic, and then kind of spread that at the base.
Absolutely.
That would have been a good move.
More seasoning.
Yeah. Well, obviously you can add salt and pepper in there if you want to, right? But we have the olives, which have a little bit of sodium on there too. So, all right. So verdict, I want you to make it. Give it a shot. Perfect. So you guys give this a shot. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of vegan products that are out there. If you're looking for a little bit of a cleaner and healthier alternative, the tofu has a nice, really nice texture to kind of replace the cheese, and the nutritional yeast is going to give it that flavor. And again, you're going to be high in B12, it's going to increase the protein content of your pizza, and ultimately you're not going to feel bloated and terrible like you would when you normally order a pizza at 10 p.m. at night from whatever Uber Eats service you're using. So, guys, enjoy videos like this. Let us know in the comment section below what kind of other videos you'd like us to make, and let us know what other cooking video we should make with Chuck. All right, we're on a little road trip in Palm Desert right now, so we'll probably do another road trip with Chuck.
Absolutely, dude. I've had so much fun. This has been so good, and this is the piece de resistance, or the pizza de resistance.
The last big dinner, the last supper. The last supper.
Until tomorrow, anyway.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.